guys, good morning. Welcome to another vlog. I thought it would be fun to take you guys through a day in my life as a healthcare worker because I feel like on YouTube I see a lot of like day in my life, work from home, 9 to 5, or like day in my life in the office. So we're gonna do a day in the life as a healthcare worker, which I won't be able to show you like anything during the day. So yeah, this is more just like day in my life, what I do outside of work, basically what a typical day is for me, because yeah, I can't show you anything pretty much at all in the hospital. Pretty much every day I get up at like 5 a.m, usually like 4:45, 5, because I do have an hour drive to work, which is my own fault. I know this. I get up early, I get ready, I have all my lunch and snacks usually packed. Like I do a lot of meal prepping on Sunday so that like every morning I can just get up and pretty much go, which is super helpful. It's been great. And then drive to work. I did get myself a coffee today because it just is one of those days. I'm feeling very tired. It's Thursday, so like by this point in the week, I'm just like exhausted, want the week to be over. So we needed a coffee today and he made it very good. So I was pretty excited about that. My typical schedule is 7 to 3:30 for work. So that is the other thing about healthcare. Like we don't have like a typical 9 to 5. Like yes, I work similar hours. It's just different. Like hospitals are typically like 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7, but I'm not a nurse, so I don't really do any other shifts. We just kind of work whatever our patient schedule is. So I work in outpatient oncology, and so today, based on our patient load, like we've actually kind of been ending earlier. Again, normally my shift would be 7 to 3:30, but we've been done around 3. So I've been clocking in a little bit early, like roughly like 6:45, because I can leave at 3:15 then and like get on my way home. And they don't really care as long as I'm getting in my hours. So I try to get here a little bit early as of now until like somebody wants that like later time. But it's been working out well for me. It is 6:40, so I'm gonna head in. Again, I probably won't be able to show you much during the actual day. I'll probably see you guys at lunch for a little bit, show you guys what I do on my lunch break, because I do now try to be productive on my lunch break. I don't have any editing for YouTube to do, because I'll normally do that, which gives me an extra like 5 hours a week now to do editing or like go on my social media, answer comments, whatever. I probably won't be doing that today. I might go for a walk at lunch today. It's supposed to be really nice. It's been so hot lately that I haven't been going for walks, but it's becoming fall and I want to just like get out, get moving. And then because by the time I get home, I'm usually really tired, and I have been wanting to like get in a workout routine. So today my plan is to go for a walk at lunch. Usually I do like 1.5 miles, 2 miles, and then when I get home I want to do a quick leg workout. I will see you guys around lunchtime. Hopefully I can chat a little bit. I might just like use my phone on my walk and talk to you guys for a minute. Yeah, welcome to a day in my life as a healthcare worker. So I'm on my lunch. This is also my first time kind of really filming in public, so I'm a little self-conscious that people are looking at me, but I'm just gonna pretend that I'm like on a FaceTime even though my phone is sideways. If you saw my lunch, it was a sad situation. I am currently on a weight loss journey, so I'm eating in a calorie deficit, and I made like a barbecue chicken wrap, and then I had a salad as well. But okay, our fridge is like really cold, so the lettuce like froze, so it was bad. I like couldn't even eat it, so I ended up just basically eating the wrap, and I'm probably gonna be starving later. Then I did decide to go out on a walk during my lunch because it's been a long time since I've actually gone outside during my lunch break, because it's just been so hot here. It's actually still hot today, kind of dying in this long sleeve. I just decided I'll do 2 laps around the hospital, which is just about like 1.5 miles. As I mentioned earlier, when I get home I'll do just a quick leg workout at home. I'm just trying to like get my body moving a little bit more, not necessarily like do like any crazy workouts or crazy cardio, just things that will be sustainable for me. Also eat in a calorie deficit, so Also, exciting news, there's this new like hot yoga, hot Pilates place opening in September, and I think that I'm gonna join that. Next Friday they're doing like an event, so I'm gonna go to that and then see what it's all about. And the first month it would just be $49 for unlimited classes, so I'm pretty excited about that. I want to try Pilates. I am a little nervous that it's hot Pilates, but it's fine. It's fine. I might sweat and die, but at least it'll feel good. My morning so far has been pretty good at work. Again, I can't talk about too much of like what has been going on at work, but we're steady right now, like patient load wise, so like our mornings are pretty steady. We got sort of like an extra long lunch today, and then I go back at 1 and then I leave at 3. So after lunch is always really nice because we just have like 2 hours. It's actually pretty nice, and then I get to go home. So I'm gonna finish my walk and then I will see you guys after work. Alright, it is 3:19 and I am leaving work for the day, which is pretty exciting. The last 2 hours of my workday were very uneventful, pretty chill. I think we probably have about 30 patients right now. So again, we are steady, just trucking along. We schedule our patients every 15 minutes, so we just keep going all day. We do have a couple breaks, and like I said, weirdly they were around lunchtime, so we just had a little bit of extra long lunch, which was super nice. Also, I did end up walking around the hospital one more time, so I did 3 times and it was about 2 miles, so I feel pretty good. I'm glad I got a walk in, and now I'm gonna drive home. I do have to stop quickly to get gas, and then I'm gonna do my quick little leg workout, probably only like 20 to 30 minutes. Again, I'm trying really hard to just like start doing little things that I don't hate and that I'll actually stick to. So like if I'm trying to do like an hour-long workout, I'm just not gonna want to do it. So if I just tell myself like do these 3 sets of 5 exercises, I can do that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna head home now. It does, again, I do have a long commute, so it is gonna take me about an hour to get home. What I do on my drive is really just listen to music. I jam out and sometimes maybe listen to a podcast. That is how I spend my long drive. Super fun. And again, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Really quickly because we are actually going out to dinner tonight with Tom's family because his dad and his partner are moving to California, so they are stopping by to see us and say goodbye before they move. We're going out to dinner really quickly, which I'm actually really excited for because I'm starving today for some reason. Probably because I didn't eat like half of my lunch because it was frozen. We know where we're going, so I already know that I'm getting a turkey club and I'm so excited. This actually isn't like normal for like a Thursday night for us. Typically we stay in all week, so this is a little fun treat for us to go out to dinner. But yeah, then probably when I get home I'll do like the usual, which is just relax, fill out my journal, and read, because that's pretty much all I do every night. We would normally eat downstairs watching TV because that's just what we do. Instead, we're going out to eat and then we'll come home. Basically by the time I get home, read, it'll be like time for bed because I have to wake up so early in the mornings. But anyway, let's go to dinner. Are back from dinner. Dinner was really good. It's just this small little, like I guess sort of hole in the wall restaurant. I don't know. It's just like this local small restaurant. So honestly, you know, the food is like pretty good. Really happy with my turkey club. Yeah, obviously I came home, washed my face. I'm gonna do my skincare, which is just this like snail mucin. I've been using this. I try to use it every day. I do sometimes forget. Just some moisturizer. I use the La Roche-Posay one. I ordered a different one actually because this is like the specific one, like double repair face moisturizer. I ordered like the big bottle because it's cheaper. So I don't know. We'll see how I like it. That should be coming this week. I'm not a big skincare person because genuinely it's more like I just don't remember to do it at night. And then obviously now my face is super red because of me washing it, rinsing it, putting all this stuff on. It just is what it is. Sorry for the lighting too. We get absolutely horrible lighting in our apartment and it's nighttime. So because I get up around like 4:45, 5, I try to go to bed around, like I try to be asleep by like 9:30, at least 10. And so I'm usually upstairs in bed around 8:30, 8 or 8:30 because I usually like to wind down. I do my journaling, I read, and then, well actually before that usually I edit like any TikToks that I'm posting. Usually I try to post, if I'm gonna post a TikTok, I usually do it around 8 o'clock and then I post it on Instagram and YouTube Shorts as well. If I like usually edit the one on YouTube to be a little bit shorter and then I post everything. So anyway, I do voiceovers or any editing that I need to do for any videos before bed. I do my journaling and then I read. This is like a typical kind of work day for me, like schedule wise. I get up early, go to work, come home, eat dinner, do a few things, go to bed. When I say it like that, it's kind of depressing. Anyway, last little thing I'm gonna do is go over, just like discuss a little bit of the book that I'm reading right now. I am gonna finish this tonight. I have maybe like 30 pages left, so I will finish this tonight. It's okay. I feel like I didn't give it a good enough chance because I had just finished Just for the Summer and that book was so good, like honestly one of my all-time favorites. I feel like I went into this being like, well, this book's just not gonna be as good as that book, and it's not. So like I think I just didn't give it a good enough chance. And then also I remember that I'm pretty sure I watched the movie, and I like to usually read the book before the movie or the show, and I saw this like forever ago. So then I was in my head like, I don't know, do I know what's gonna happen in the end? Do I not know? Like, do I even remember any of the movie? But I remember the movie was good. I feel like I definitely didn't give this a fair chance, but it's not my favorite. I feel like it's just like a little bit long for what the story is, but that's just my 2 cents. Also, coming up in my next video is going to be, I bought this like 3-tier cart and I'm gonna put all my TBR books on there and then make a little TBR jar. We're gonna start picking our books that way, which I think is gonna be really fun. But that will be probably for the month of September because I already know the next book that I'm reading. But in my next vlog, I'm gonna make this cart and put all my books and show you guys all the books that I got. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for this vlog. That is a day in my life as a healthcare worker and working a 7 to 3 job because it's a little different than what a normal person works. A work day in my life right now, it's realistic. It is not aesthetic. It's not desirable really, but it is my true life right now. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this vlog if you've made it this far. I feel like I was very chatty in this vlog, but I also feel like it was a little bit underwhelming and boring, but again, as I said, it's just very realistic. This is my life right now. You know, working full-time is what's paying my bills. I do enjoy social media and that's why I do it. Do I obviously hope that it makes me some money in the future? Yes. This is my life working a full-time job in healthcare while also trying to do social media. Basically what I'm trying to say is thank you for watching this. I know that to me it just seems like boring, but I know to others that it might seem interesting, and everybody has the same 24 hours but everybody's looks different, and I think that that is really cool. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next video.